don't make this edit, make this instead. This is where I put my sweatiest arena fights into a video to give you guys some tips and tricks and how to get better in real games. If there ever comes a time where I should have done a different edit or something better, I'm gonna showcase it to you guys in creative as fast as possible. My name is KenBeans, and the goal of this video is to go through the realistic fights as fast as I can and then go through the creative stuff even faster. If you like this series and you've been enjoying the past 4 episodes, consider using creator code KenBeans in the item shop because it helps me way more than you know. Without further ado, that's the intro out of the way, and let's hop in. This right here is how you play smarter and not harder. When you got 2 walls on someone like this, playing it slow will get you the kill more often than not. When I edited the right wall, I realized that he was swinging at the left wall. So I decided to open up the left wall instead, and as I did that, I got a shot on him. Try to think ahead of what you're gonna do before you do it. That way you can get nice pre-boxes on people just like this. I had him full box like a flop because as he was running into that box, I knew I had some builds on him. This right here is how you should be playing box fights. You gotta try and get piece control on the box that you're not in. You see how I edited that floor behind the wall edit? This is how you confuse the crap out of someone. Whenever you're more than 1 box away like this, make sure you aim down so you get a nice fat shot just like I did. It gets even nicer. As I'm trying to free build and go for a clip, I extend my cones out so far that I'm kind of sucking this guy in with my piece control. By the time he jumps, he already has a cone above his head and I'm right there ready to 200 pump him. This is how pros and other people with cracked mechanics get really good clips. I'm going to show you how you can be the aggressor in the fight even though you don't got the wall. You see how this guy played so deep in his box and he didn't have a cone in there? I was almost waiting for him to make an edit so I could stick a stare in his face. The second I do that, I reverse the stare and then use his window edit as a right hand peek. I told you guys that doing a Mongrel Classic the normal way leads to a 50-50. So I did the stare edit and reset that wall so that way I could do a right hand peek behind cover. So don't do Mongrel Classics, but do this instead. I'm going to show you a different edit you can make instead of doing the bottom left hand corner edit, but then after I did that and did a 50-50, which was not good, I did a great play and finished up with a right hand peek behind a normal window edit. The simplistic stuff is usually the good stuff. I'm recording this at 4:30 a.m., but I need to give you guys these tips. The reason why this edit didn't work was because when I confirmed it, I was literally giving myself a left hand peek. The better edit here would have been to do one of these and shoot, or even do a window edit but confirm it so far to the left where I can give myself the best right hand peek where I could shoot and reset instantly. This guy got pieced up. The crazy thing that I want to point out here is that when I made the second edit, I reset really quickly because I knew he was going to be expecting it. That way if the wall breaks, I could shoot the pump and then he's not going to be able to shoot me. I thought that he was going to land on top of this stair, so I made a quick full box with walls and a cone, that way he couldn't leave. To finish any kill up like this, even though the guy's weak, he could still hit you hard. Just back up a little bit before you confirm the edit just like I did so he can't max damage pump you. Even though I made an edit that was almost a 50-50, I had the complete advantage here. Whenever you got someone who's going crazy in a fight against you, this is a really common position. This guy would usually try and triple edit in this position and try and piece me up and try and get the kill. A lot of times what I do is just sit there on the corner of the build and then wait for him to edit that cone, and then the second he does, I get a nice shot on him. You see how I instantly shot and then instantly built the wall. If you don't do this quick enough, he's gonna grab it before you and you might get shot. If I had better movement here, I could have pieced him up to the right of that box and then got the kill that way. Regardless, we still won the fight. Remember this position because against someone decent, you're gonna run into this. Playing calm and slow here is what got me this 59 damage shot. You see how I'm mid build fight, but what I do is stop what I'm doing so I can react and counter what he does. That's how I was able to predict this and get a shot when he wasn't expecting it. Now this guy must think I'm stupid, but I'm gonna tell this to you guys because some of you may not know this. You have to catch this quick, but if you look closely, you could see this guy has his map out just waiting for me to make an edit. If I was a player with no brain, I would have made this edit and this guy would have stuck a stare right in my face and got piece control. If someone's really trying to go for this move, this is how you counter it. You saw I placed the cone in my box really quickly, and then the second I do that, I instantly go for the edit. He caught on too and then reset the cone. By the way this guy is trying to attack my wall mad aggressively, I can tell that he's really aggro. Let me let you guys in on a quick secret. Have your shotgun out when someone is playing aggressive. I saw this edit from a mile away because I knew he's playing so aggressive. He's trying to do stuff really quickly to try and take me off guard. You see how I counter it because I have my shotgun out and I'm right behind a right hand peek with the wall ready to be placed. All it takes is 1 to 2 solid shots and they're gonna be scared chilling in their box. I get asked on my stream, how do you play smarter? This is a prime time example of the stepping stones that you want to take to do stuff like this. I hope a lot of you guys can use my moves to put into your own gameplay. Don't even try and lie to me when I know that everyone's been in this position. The guy who runs out the box with a primal shotgun or an SMG. Try and identify the reason why I got a shot on this guy. When I placed the floor in the stair, what I did was edit down, but not in a random direction. I edited down opposite of where he was looking so I can shoot him from the back. Then when I placed the same builds again, I waited a split second so by the time I did the double edit again, he was already trying to run away and leave. Even though this guy knew exactly where I was, he wasn't able to predict what tile I was gonna edit. Work on being fast, but also have patience to your game so you can time things at the perfect moment. If you want to pre-fire just like this clip, I'm gonna leave a link to that video I made down below. Let's break this down real quick. I set this up like a genius. This was a 1v3 situation. That means that one guy is gonna be blatantly trying to get into my box. Notice how when this guy came over to me, I made a wall pre-edited ready for me to leave. Always give yourself an escape route just like this so you can get the kill and box up in a completely different box. The #1 rule about pre-firing is to always play slippery. Have an escape route if you can get one. Rewind this to the previous kills I just got. You see how there's two guys pressuring my wall, spraying like crazy? These guys don't have their map out and they're just spraying to get into my box. That makes my job super simple. All you do is pre-fire and then back up into a separate box. Then I 200 pump one and I finish the whole squad. It's not always about don't make this edit, make this instead, but it's about playing smart in every situation possible and learning pre-fires. I promise that's gonna take your game to the next level. And that is what this series is about, just trying to get you better. Moving to this next one, watch this. I crack this guy, I get him weak. Now I know this guy's on top of his stair trying to get a shot. I'm full HP and I know this guy is weak. I bait him by making an extremely awkward angle where he has to expose himself so much in order to shoot me. Notice how I didn't build anything and just let him do all the work. This was because no matter what, I knew that I was gonna win this 50-50. When you want to end fights fast, this is what you do. On everything I love, please do not do this edit that this guy did. You look like a bot when you just sit there with your map out and moving like you're just about to confirm an edit. Look at the person who you're gonna be editing out on and see if they have their shotgun out just waiting for you to edit. When I rolled into this guy's box, 1, I knew he was weak, and 2, by the time I got there with my shotgun, I waited 1 second and saw that he took out his map and I knew right away he was gonna make an edit. All I had to do was just stand there. Don't be this guy. Be me instead. Now here's 2 examples of when I was playing on stream and the zone is really far away and we gotta go. I'm not trying to storm fight and die to zone. So I have full confidence in my aim as I'm going into this and I know that I'll win this 50-50 even if I'm not. I just have that confidence. Keep those vibes high and just spray into his box. If you do this, especially if he's built out of wood, you're gonna jump right in his face and take him off guard. If you hit your shots, you're gonna win this every time. Just have a general idea about where he is in that box before you full send it so that way you have an idea about where to snap your aim to. This is very risky and has nothing to do with editing, but if you do not want to die in zone, do this every time. I promise you're gonna thank me. Here's yet again another quick example of me going on someone's wall. Even though I don't have that wall, I wait for them to edit, I throw a stair in their box, I flip that stair, and if I would have hit that shotgun shot, it would have looked so much more clean. This kid right here was so jumpy and I played this super well. You see this strat where I throw a stair down on someone's box and I just don't go on it yet because I'm waiting for them to do something else. I'm baiting him into thinking I'm coming down, but in reality, I'm staying up top. The second he edits out this cone, I hit him with a nice pre-fire and build a wall. Now I got him on the run. So right after this, I'm pressuring and we exchange a 50-50. So I move to another box thinking that the whole thing is mine. You can't really see it that well, but there was a time in this box where I knew that that wall wasn't mine and I realized it last second. So what I did was make an absurd angle where if he came in the box, he wouldn't see me right away. What do you know? This guy comes flying in and then I hit him with a nice shotgun shot and win. Small tips like this is what's gonna help you win your next fight. I'm adding this clip where I die because not only I, but you will learn something from this as well. First off, I tried to place a stair behind me whenever this guy was taking my wall. That way I would have time to pop this mini and leave the box. Instead, the guy places the cone first because he saw that I was looking the other direction. That's super smart. What do you know? The guy ends up taking my wall again, so I end up leaving the box. This is where I could have won the fight if I didn't make this edit. See how I got hit hard here, but I kept moving and I was always on the run. It makes me really hard to track. So I do a side jump and hit him so heavy and I managed to grab the wall. Ken, you gotta stop making these trash bottom right hand corner edits. They're trash. Do not make these edits in almost any situation. There's a way better edit. If I would have hit him hard, met up, or made some sort of different edit where I didn't expose myself, I could have got the kill here. When you're in a situation like this, play slower and not faster. Get some damage and then go heal up. I've recently been making lots of moves on Twitch to record and stream at the same time so you guys can ask me questions live while I'm doing these type of videos. I'm recording this video on May 30th. I just want to give you guys a heads up because the merch should be dropping in about 1 to 2 weeks. I'm gonna personally buy some things on the website to do as a little giveaway. If you want to enter, all you got to do is send me proof of you using my code on either Instagram or Twitter. From there, I'm just gonna DM the winner and ask what they want. With that being said, shout out to everyone on the screen right now who's using code KenBeans. Thank you guys. I love you. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day or a good night. I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Deuces. Peace.